Number 10. Sometimes there are scary things in the darkness that are better off not seen. In this video, that statement couldn't be truer. In the 15-second clip, with very little to no addition backstory, a group of people are recording themselves in the dark when one of them suddenly realizes that there is something outside the window. The camera tries to focus on it, but we can't quite make out what exactly it is right away. Eventually we see it, and it is at this point that you might start to wish that you haven't.
I think it might be cats.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, it's by the window.
Oh my god. These are cats. Oh my, what the fuck was that?
There is a pair of glowing eyes looking inside of them. How would you have reacted to this? Something just doesn't seem right about the pair of eyes, however. Despite the fact that human eyes aren't supposed to be luminous in the dark, these eyes are simply terrifying. They almost seem reptilian, like they belong to some kind of monstrous serpent.
Holy fuck, it's by the window.
Oh my god. These are cats. Oh my, what the?
Number 9. Posted with the title, "Tell me if I'm crazy or not." This video has something unexpected and very chilling in the background. Despite how short the clip is, the girl on screen appears not to notice at the time that something is rising up from behind her. The whole thing was caught on camera and it's completely strange. At first you might be tempted to think that it was simply a pet, perhaps a dog, but the way it looks and more importantly the way it moves, we don't think so. Number 8. During the launch of the recent UAP rocket launch, many UFO watchers and amateur sky gazers alike were able to notice and document the large number of unknown objects in the sky. The UFO speeds past as the camera captured more than half a dozen near the actual launch site. The crew and team monitoring the mission haven't come out and stated what exactly the objects were, but the internet has already formed its own opinion. Number 7. Ghost girl appears repeatedly. Have you ever felt like you were being followed by someone who isn't there? In this video featured on a daily task show in Mexico, a ghost girl is caught mysteriously appearing and suddenly vanishing as quickly as she came. The camera catches her at various points of the house, just out of sight and the people inside. However, everywhere the camera pans, there she is. Wearing a white nightgown and shoulder-length hair, none of the household recognizes her. Perhaps she is the ghost or a long-past resident of the house, someone who refuses to give up and move on to the other side. Number 6. Posted to YouTube, this woman caught some very strange activity in her basement. In the video posted with the description, "Today I caught a very weird shadow and EVP on camera. I will keep updating every time something weird happens in my basement." She shows the footage of some of the activity. A swing is seen moving all by itself. This continued to happen. In follow-up videos, she caught a toy car in the middle of the floor moving across the room. At the same time, a black figure was caught near the swings. Clearly unsettled by this, she takes the camera and goes down to see for herself. This is what she caught.
Guys, I'm gonna go down here and see. I just got the notification on my phone. And I'm gonna see what's going on. There's nobody down here. I turned the lights on. And that thing can see in the dark. I don't even want to stay down here. It's just scary. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to be down there. I'm going in. Freaking side. Oh my god. That was scary. Felt like I had something in my hair. Okay. Yeah, everybody's sleeping. My husband's sleeping as well. I'll keep you guys posted on if anything else happens.
In the comments, many people claimed to see glowing eyes in the corner and others stated they heard some EVPs. Not everyone was convinced, however, as some said they thought the whole thing was staged. She agreed to post more updates as the thing progressed. For now, we just have to wait and see what happens next. Number 5. What are the scariest things you can imagine finding in the dark and lonely halls of an old hotel building? This woman was curious and very soon was about to find out as she talks to the camera. She thought it would be fun to go searching and find some ghosts. She went down the hallway and nothing much happens at first until near the end.
A couple weeks ago. Surprisingly not much going on for how spooky and old my building is.
What the fuck? Oh my god, did you guys just see that figure? What the fuck was that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh.
The dark shadow of a man runs into view from down the hall. The person seems to notice her and hesitates for a minute. Seeing this, she starts to panic but decides to continue forward. But there was no one there. What do you think? Did she just run into a ghost or perhaps something even more scary? Number 4. Pay attention to the man on the ATV. In this case, however, he isn't the point of focus. At 15 seconds in, something large and dark in color moves across in the background. Being out in the middle of nature makes an encounter like this not only very unlikely and strange.
What was that? What was that?
Was that a Bigfoot sighting that was accidentally caught on camera? Many people are saying so, as whatever that was, it looked and behaved like the legendary creature.
What was that?
Number 3. Footsteps and then the door opens, but there's no one there. Posted online with a sad title. This experience is unsettling and very chilling to say the least. As the person recording lies down in the bed, the camera captured the sound of each footstep as it comes closer. Then it stops, followed by the door suddenly opening and nothing happens. They get up and go check to see who or what it was, but nothing. No one was there. We see the long dark empty hallway. If it was staged, they may have heard the footsteps of the person running away, but there were none, only silence. Number 2. For some reason, nighttime makes encounters like these even more scary. Posted to TikTok, this video shows a driver on a dirt road meeting up with someone or something that they shouldn't have.
Боже, Марина, Марина, там что-то есть, что-то есть! О боже!
Dressed in all white and hunched over. Was that a witch, a demonic hag, or perhaps something even worse?
О боже, Марина, Марина, там что-то есть, что-то есть! О боже!
Number 1. Was that a Bigfoot sighting? A large dark-furred creature was caught on camera in Florida. It seems the creature hadn't noticed the camera or people recording and continued ahead. It doesn't look any other type of animal, but seems very humanoid in both mannerism and body shape. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and I'll see you next time.